And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and hello and thanks for joining us. Anoche la NBA. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Beal. Buries the long-range jumper.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's Conley. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Edwards against Beal.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Now here's Booker, over by Conley. And Booker takes to Beal. Shoots it up. That's good from Booker on the assist from Beal.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
KD against McDaniel. Here's Edwards. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Outside, Beal. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Bull. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota in the lead. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bull. After the miss from KD. .153 left in the first. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. That 3 off the mark. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
KD against Gobert. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Bull. And Jones subbed in for Durant. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Booker. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Dillingham. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed with a screen on Booker. Dillingham misses the three. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
O'Neal is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And that one falls for Allen. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Minnesota making a switch here. Miller's checked in, and Allen drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Free throw good, Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
DiVincenzo with it. He has yet to score. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
DiVincenzo against Jones. O'Neal a screen on DiVincenzo. It's Jones on the way. Defended by DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Sun changes for Phoenix. Bol comes in for Plumlee, and it's Devin Booker in for Allen. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Booker outside. Bol setting the pick for Booker. Inside. Now, here's Bol against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And he makes the first. And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Endorse one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Here's Booker. Michael Conley making his last shot. Pass to Bol. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bol setting the pick for Booker. 6 on the shot clock, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got 13.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Booker. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Randall. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. The three, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why
they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Jones, still without a basket.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Outside Durant. Pass to Bull. A 3-ball. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 4. Randle with the ball. Jones covering. Conley scanning the floor. Here's Randle. And Bull pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jones kicks to Beal. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And both free throws good for Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
Here's Alexander Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Beal taking his time here. Plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Puts up a deep 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Phoenix. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
22. Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. Out in Miami, it'll be the Heat against the Knicks. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. And I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Phoenix with the ball. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Booker. Richards finds Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
That free throw missing.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
No good on the second free throw. The Suns shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass to Beal. Now Richards. Still yet to score. Now Bol for the lead. Hits the three-point bomb. Bol's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns.
And you can't forget about Bol's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
And finished off by Edwards.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Suns.
Timeout.
They lead by 1. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaden McDaniels.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Here is Durant. No scoring in this one. Booker looking around. No good from outside. The Timberwolves trail. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Bull. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Beal. Screen by Bull. And the Suns miss again.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Richards with it. He has yet to score. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Edwards, no good. Suns trail by 3. Here's Durant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Conley. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Suns, Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Grayson Allen comes in for Bull. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. So the wing on the left. Randall down low. Durant's there. Randall on the follow. Randall's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Steps back. Here's KD. A shot that time, not on target. Randall with some nice D.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Back to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reid. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first points of the night.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Beal fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. But Timberwolves on top as they finish the quarter, surging on a 12-0 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves leading by 9. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bol, and it's Jones in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
First free throw is good.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. Bol a screen on Edwards. And you know who! Devin Booker!
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Reed with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Jones. Now, here's Bol. Pass to Booker. Bol a screen on Edwards. Booker, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Drives to the hoop. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Garza. Timberwolves passing it around. Alexander Walker finds Reed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen, and Beal subbed in for Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker. Bol a screen on Conley. Booker dishes to Bol. Shot clock at 6. Beal, and right through it goes.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Conley the pass to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Conley. McDaniels sets a screen for Conley. Pass to Randall. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Booker, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
For three, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Booker against Conley. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Devin Booker. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
Now here's Conley. Count it from 12. And it's 6 points for Mike Conley.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fantastic finish by Booker.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Conley. The layup missed. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. High post, KD. Working on McDaniels. Here's Cole. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
At the line for 3.
He makes the first of 3, and that trims the lead to 6. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he nails the third.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Edwards looking it over. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. The rebound by Richards.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Durant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're down by 7. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And again, it's the Suns missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Conley. And so Minnesota takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.